And my music stopped again.
All right. All right. Let's let them know I'm leaving, and I'll be back.
Very well.
Hooray, the person I need.
And Hravariel.
Apparently, everybody needs you today.
Yes, actually, I just need both of you because I wanted to join the conversation and make sure we're all on the same page.
Oh,
That's a
we're
good
about to
idea.
head out to go talk to a tree, or examine a tree, and then from there, based on what you had in the letter.
No, okay.
The one in the
then-
flats?
Yes, I'm using it as a baseline for something. I wanted to.
Perhaps she could come with.
Yep, alright. Going to the flats.
You have a mask with you?
now?
Vampire. Shit, I'm pretending to be alive right now. Okay, I'm gonna need a mask.
But why are
Alright.
you pretending to be alive? Also, I don't have a mask for obvious reasons.
Can you stand the toxic fumes of the flats?
Sort of. Annoying. Hurts a little bit. Hurts my nose after a while.
Okay. What I used the blood I needed to burn on was the mockery of life bullshit.
I have no idea what that means.
It means my heart's beating right now.
Oh,
Why
not
is your heart? I am
quite
so
working.
confused. What do you mean you're pretending to be alive?
Look here.
What did I miss?
I have body heat right now. My heart is beating. I'm breathing because I have to, not because I want to. Yeah, I'm pretending to be alive.
You're
How is it pretending if you cannot control it?
I do control it. I burn blood to make it happen. It'll fade in a bit though.
So you're in a lust right now, is what you're saying.
It's what?
They called it a lust from basically you feasted on blood and you're basically ingesting it right now.
No.
Yes, invigorating your body.
This is after I have consumed and now I'm like using it for something. I've burned
Alright.
stored blood to do this.
Nice.
Why are you pretending to be alive then? Like, are you actively pretending to be alive?
It's only because I needed to sober up and I had drank intoxicating blood. So I needed to burn the intoxicating blood to be sober.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you're not hiding from someone or stuff along those lines.
Yeah, no, I actually did it walking up to the palace going, oh fuck, I need to have a serious conversation. Hold on, let me just... Alright, we're serious now. We're sober. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? It's probably a terrible explanation.
It is, but I understand. You're kidding.
I don't know any other ways to explain it.
So you're going to go speak to the tree now?
Just
Yes.
speak, but I'm going to show it to her so she can understand what we were talking about. I doubt it's a week. I doubt it'll wake up. It has. It's an
Yes.
I
interesting
mean,
thing.
you can wait till tomorrow, but yeah, I suppose you can show her.
Hmm.
You can't exactly miss it once you see it.
Yeah. Do you want to come along?
Yeah, we can follow along and discuss the coral while we're on the way over.
I suppose. But if it goes in one ear and out the other, it's because I'm tired.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't want to hear you say no. I don't get to go to. I'm always too late to go to things.
Well,
Now
it
you're
is kind of
with it.
late to go to things.
It is, but I'm here with you.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty early.
So
It is. I will say that, but it should be fine at least if we're just observing.
Indeed.
Mm.
yes.
I mainly want to see
So-
where it is.
So about my thing, the coral. I was reminded of the whole. I told the Lord Archangelo, and he kind of bapped me a little bit and went, "You idiot! Do you remember the last time you planted anything?" So, to make it clear,
Fortunately,
I'm
yeah,
not saying plant things right this fucking second. Just make sure that's clear.
Is it the plants that I think he's referring to?
The ones that the emissaries gave me that were not what I asked for and didn't do what I asked for.
And then
Yes.
I fixed the problem?
Yes.
All right, yeah. I'm... So, the coral, I
Someone
think...
threw me under the bus and blamed that on me, low key in that room, and I was like, "The
Big
motherfucker,
stretch.
that wasn't what I wanted."
So, I was thinking about what you said about the coral. I don't think the coral is the only thing that absorbs the wild magic, but I think it
Just
is the
mention
one
it.
that...
Just-
I think it
mention
is
it.
the one that absorbs it the most.
I need a
That might
third
make sense
screen.
because it was the one that I
Everything too.
noticed when I was just kind of like up there. But I didn't actually specifically check the trees if they did the same thing. I checked them more if they were altered by the magic.
They are altered by the magic, but they are also absorbing it. It's as
Yes.
if the natural magic that's already here is fluctuating with the wild magic itself.
You know what I would think? I would think it makes sense that they're consuming it because they're being altered by it, so that would consume it. I wonder if they're not consuming it by consuming it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is
It's
it
just
not
it's
so
keeping it
that thou
alive.
art
It's just
new?
basically
Thou fared
it's
well
like
to find
the sun
me.
to a plant.
I was actually thinking
Followed.
no. I'm thinking that it's more so it's consuming it to be changed, but not consuming it to be alive. Is what I'm wondering. With the non-coral.
Cold Heart, thank you for the
Maybe.
follow.
I've got no
Hello there.
basis for this, it's just a thought.
Welcome.
Well, if I could have enough people to keep everything away from me, I could
Hello.
speak with the damn plants, but I don't know
Good
if
to
they want
see
to
you.
talk. That's why I created a rapport with this tree.
So,
Maybe it has some sort of sphere of influence that may be able to help.
look at that.
Mhm.
I'm able to...
So, what
Especially with
exactly
whatever
was it
now
that
I'm
you
running,
wanted
right?
from the emissaries of Zol that you did not get?
That was what I wanted. I wanted to include them in all this project.
I'm pretending to...
No, I meant
I pretend to have a controller
them
now.
giving you not what you wanted with the.
Oh, with
The-
the plants
the
in the Coloctol's
Yes.
Rest, or however you pronounce it. Shocktol's Rest,
Idea.
that. Yes, so what I wanted was wormweed, essentially. It's just a mundane plant that produces a small bit of heat. Some people use it in really cold climates to actually stave themselves from hypothermia. Highly addictive, don't recommend it, but it's what some people do.
You...
But you wanted to put it at a waterfront.
But I wanted to
I'm
put it in
using
an
my new
icy
toy
fucking
here,
frozen
which I'm
cave.
very happy about.
Because I figured, hey, this is gonna produce a small bit of heat. Give it. We can use this to make it so that we can at least survive trying to research the place while it's still frozen
The
like this.
boxy?
so we can find
No,
a
I have
solution.
not.
The wormweed was not meant to be the solution. It was meant to just be, all right, we can
Look
now
at
sit
this.
here long enough
Look at
to
this
find
baby
something,
here.
to discover anything. And the emissaries gave me a plant that they thought would fix the whole fucking situation.
No, I don't.
Also,
Honestly.
alpha!
That sounded very convincing.
Very delayed reaction on my part. Don't. And I knew it was
It
delayed.
must be the alcohol.
This thing is
The alcohol's
amazing.
not in my system. I think it was more so. I've got a druid. He can handle it, right?
I'm gonna remember that.
That's a compliment. It means
I
my
know.
phobia
It's not
was
the
actually
claw,
helped by
it's
you.
actually a razor.
Oh,
Tartarus.
you're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
It's a keypad. It's got your jump here. I don't like. It's got your mechanical keys that are
So is it
pressure,
just you that's been around? I haven't seen Monona.
and then I can make the.
Minona's gone for the current time being.
I can
I
make
see.
it be recognized as a
Also going the wrong way.
controller if I want to. And so,
I
like,
always
if I
go the
press the
wrong way.
key
Tends to be the.
super slow, like
But yes,
super
no,
like,
Minona's not
lightly,
been available for a
I'll
few days.
walk
She's been working
if
on
I'm in
something.
controller mode.
As the accent's coming out again. Fuck. Why? Let's not.
I
do that.
love this thing so much, and it's actually really comfy.
I swear
I have
I'm
a
sober.
question.
Like you got all of
Peter.
your keys.
How
you got a little
familiar are
rest
you
here
with the Feywilds?
and so, like, your hand is resting.
Underdark?
Very naturally,
None and none.
and you even get
Alright,
another
well,
little.
it's just
You
I
can't see it very well,
no,
but it's a
you did say Lord I
kind
can't
of joystick
does not like people planting things.
here, and then
I know you're getting at.
you're
I thought
getting
that too for the longest time.
a mouse wheel as
Wait,
well,
what do you think
which
I'm
I'm
getting?
using for
I thought these plants were from the Underdark.
other
initially.
things when I'm in normal mode.
Oh no, I have something else that may or may not help
Yeah,
with the
bound-
magic, except I
some
don't know
of my
how it's
keys
going to
too,
react.
Some menus.
But it is a
I'm so happy with
I
it.
have a seeds
It's
from
amazing.
something called a susser tree. It is essentially a tree that nullifies magic.
Where did
It
you get
grows
that?
the stronger the magic is.
Where did you get one of those?
I know someone who knows someone who managed to get it. It was a delivery for Daisy, but she never received it. And you know, I'm not
Just
really able
every
to get a hold
PvP
of
that you get in. Yeah.
Rude.
Take a nap.
And I'm sort of just been
Indrits
holding on to
will
them.
Remove
Not
a lot
really
of
knowing
the
what to
skill
do with them.
requirements.
She paid a
the
lot
combat.
for them, and then she just sort of disappeared. So now I'm rather stuck with them.
Yes, they were.
I'm not gonna say what I thought.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, "I'm not going to say what I thought."
And it's extremely naturalistic too to use.
You know, we're just slowly gaining people who carry staffs on their back.
I'm just
I haven't really had the need to
it
use
doesn't
my
take
staff
long
for everything.
to like get used to
I'm just
using this thing.
no, it's not a comment that it's bad. I'm just saying we're gaining more
I
people
know.
with it. Because we got you, we got Hravariel, we've got the new wizard who showed up.
Vox?
I don't know their name.
Giant
Oh,
Oh,
hand.
the booming voice?
No, not that one.
Who? Okay, west. Where's the west?
Yeah,
one?
southwest. Southwest. It's this way. This way. This way.
Why do we need to go south? We can go west and just go south from there.
Wait. Oh, you want the west cave? Oh, shit. If that was southeast, then it should be west right here. If you want west.
Yes, I waited.
Also, Vary, what did you say? What, you said something you weren't going to say, and then you just left
Um,
like you did there.
I'm not sure.
He's dodging it. He's dodging the answer.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Those. Oh,
I still have yet to find or choose somewhere I want to settle down yet.
well, I may have an option for you. It's just there's something I need to read in a tome, and I can let you know.
Oh, so should I wait?
I can set you up with somewhere to stay at least for now. But I need to set it up. But I might have a place. As for the tree seeds, I think those might be a last result because I don't know.
Are you aware of what they are?
Yes, I am. I've been to the Underdark, and I know what they do.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, they were hard to come by. And very expensive.
Yes, and if they're, I need to see what the calendar have planned. At least up there, what they have to them.
I must
my
admit,
goodness.
though, I get more curious by the day on what exactly such a seed could do to one of the ley line. But I know I am to behave. At least not without permission from Akiyama.
Well, soon. So many bear cubs. I thought it was just it makes me smile seeing bear cubs.
I saw you immediately go for the cub, and I went, druid thing.
Hmm.
Could be a den nearby.
It's hard to resist. The little ones.
To Valor, my sword,
Another one.
Ooh,
and our
thank you.
victory together.
Thank you, Cole.
Yes,
Long
That's
may the
actually
sun
really
shine.
appreciated.
Speaking of, you pissed off the mom.
Now she's asleep. Have you spoken to the calendar recently?
That
Dear.
helps more than you know.
No. They don't let me talk to them.
They don't.
I mean, they don't come to talk to me. They go to talk to the Petal Pavilion.
And the Omen
at
Tide.
Adrian.
And whoever wants to, listen to them.
Yes, they'll...
Ah, come on, really? It's right there. Oh, there he goes.
Look at what you need to mimic a fraction of
Took
my
you
power.
long. Have you considered wing?
Have I considered wings? No. I mean, I
Help
have,
with the
but
fall.
I have, but unfortunately, I cannot do that.
Feather tier. Oof, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Where have they gone at? Where are they? Where are they? Oh. Okay, I know where they are now. What the fuck? I've not seen that before.
Here. That's my apology.
Appreciate it.
Also, you assholes. Leave my friends alone. What did I say about leave my friends alone? I feel like I've been hit in the
I
back.
see.
Come look at the tree.
Okay,
And
Tell me what you feel.
today I realized my magic can do that. Oh my.
Hmm?
When I do this,
Mm-hmm.
you feel that abate?
Mm-hmm.
I just learned that does that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, congratulations. You learned something new.
Yes, that empowers you.
how did I fail
I
a
know.
DC 10 Arcana? I have +7.
What do you
I
sense?
just
Pain. Some. This is not a good feeling.
That's all you can feel?
At this time, it is.
See those flowers up there?
Yes.
All right. The trunk and the roots exhibit necrotic magic. However, going up through the trunk to the branches, it converts into radiant magic. The flowers themselves emit the radiant magic. It is the embodiment of a beginning and an end. A tale of two lovers that are always apart but never divided.
Like a cycle. The cycle of life and death.
That is exactly what it is. And it's been waiting to awaken. And the ley lines granted it. As much as we are dealing with what the calendar are doing, they awakened something that is honestly beautiful. But it's also everything we stand to protect.
Of course.
But I want to probably have to deal with it later tonight or the next day. But I want to speak with it and gain some more insight on what it knows. You're right, Tyr.
I could.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just. Shimmer here said that it hurts a little bit, so I'm just trying to.
My
Remember, I'm undead.
thing always
This is fine.
resets.
Yeah,
and
undead with a
I'm
beating
very
heart.
mad about it.
Yeah, that faded.
But what I'm curious about is why, if it knows anything about the plants, and if it can maybe speak further out, maybe it might be able to help us. But the one caveat to it is, if anyone tries to attack it, I will know immediately. And that's when we should be concerned.
You think that others might not be understanding what it stands for and think it dangerous.
That has already happened, but then it got corrected. But there's a group I'm very concerned about potentially trying to get its hands on it.
Who is that group?
The Unseelie and definitely the Calendar.
You think that they would... Yay, no more hats. Yeah.
Maybe. We're in between, what, two ley lines right
I
now?
appreciate that though, really much.
Here?
That's helping me a bunch.
The Unnamed City and
The
Harpy
Unnamed
Cave.
City and the Harpy Cave. Yes. Also, Tolthalor and the Harpy Cave.
That's even worse.
Do you think that the Calendar would try to harvest or try to study it because that's what they want to do with their machines?
I don't know about that, but maybe. My biggest concern is how deep the roots go, and if they go deep enough, may hit the vein itself. But I want to speak to it and see if it knows anything about the other plant life, the coral, the trees, the fungus.
Oh, that is a good idea.
But
I would... If you'd have me, I would like to help you.
I welcome it. Definitely figure out something. Like I said, the only issue is the Calendar and the Unseelie and the ones that the Calendar convinced that they are right. Which actually begs the question, Tyr, what do you think after everything we heard?
The Kalindar... You're wondering if the Kalindar are right about everything and that this is what's meant to be?
I don't think they're right. I think they're pushing a stage of life. I think they're pushing evolution further than it should, so they can survive and everyone else can fall. And it really disturbed me that he considers himself a god.
Did he actually himself say that?
He implied it.
He implied it.
That is where
But he
my...
said he also said it was beneath him.
That is where my own problems with it lies.
Yes. My thinking is what he's doing is bringing this sort of thing about. It's causing it, and
Perhaps...
I think this is exactly what the Kalindar want.
I'm
We really
uncertain.
need to. Oh, go ahead.
I'm uncertain what I think. I have not been here long enough, and I am very afraid that I'm missing a lot of information to have an opinion. I do not want her whole race to disappear, but there has to be something that can be done that is beneficial for everybody.
Well, that's the thing. The one thing that I believe is there's a beginning and an end. Everything has its own course in time. The Kalendar have expired that, but yet they still survive, which happens. But they're forcing a resurgence. They're not letting a natural resurgence happen.
You're thinking that they're precipitating it.
Oh, they absolutely are. We wouldn't be in this situation if it was a course of allowing time to pass thousands of years.
In between that time, I'm sure there is something that can be done that would allow them to live that long without them needing to intervene, if that makes sense.
That's what I thought as well, but the one thing that we don't have is the actual story. We have the word of two groups. Well, I should say three. That it's all their matter of their perception, but we don't have actual facts other than the calendar disappeared. Now, either they disappeared on their own or they were forced back. Because it's... Tyr, did it not make you wonder how Chief Aiden knew who that man was?
Cinematic.
No, you mean Valen?
No, Valen knew. I learned a little bit about that. Valen knows it from histories of from Talthalor. Aiden knows it from his histories. But the one thing that we need to see, in which I may ask to see, is the actual archives and records of regarding it, because we don't have physical evidence, and everything that is physical that we could look at is under lock and key.
Is the... Do you think
Wait.
that the history is important to try and determine what their intentions are, or...
No,
Hold
we
on,
just need to know the story.
The archives are open to anyone. You can go and just
Not
get a
everything.
book on it.
Not everything.
Like the tower is open for people, and now so is the full archives. Shimmer, I can do this.
The full archive? You don't think they're having... Tyr, let's be honest. We both know there's both groups are hiding things.
Oh, of course, they're both hiding.
But
Of course they are.
But I want to know. I got told there was things that we don't have. There are some things that are not necessarily accessible, but very well guarded and reserved for certain people to look at. Right now, we need to stop fighting each other, which has almost gotten there, and we need to figure out what happened. I don't want to hear Aiden's tale anymore. I feel for them, but we need to see an actual record. All we have is just word of mouth.
Then go to the archives. Ask for the record.
Yeah, there's the Grand Archives. At least you can go there.
You didn't hear what Inca. You weren't there for what when I was talking to Isaac and not Isaac, Lucas and Inca.
Yeah, What? Have they barred you from the archive?
No, 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 no. There's just some things that aren't being given out unless you
Yes.
are absolute on a trusted list.
Yes, and that's stuff like how to speak Thaljanorian, how to interact with the ley lines directly. We know that that stuff's kept back. The stuff that they teach their sentinels, their keepers. But
But there's other stuff too that's part of that.
sure, but I'm pretty sure the record of those things is going to just be in their history section.
Well, there is.
Go
Believe-
ask, you'll never know.
Yes,
Oh,
I
I
believe
asked
that
one.
there's no way
Not
to
specifically.
find out. Honestly,
There's no way to find out. I speak to them.
you feel as though they are very much keeping secret.
I don't think they're. I think they're extremely cautious, and it's going to be detrimental.
So it doesn't come from a point of malice, but rather caution. But even caution, when it's done wrong, can hurt a cause.
But that's a tomorrow thing that I'm going to be doing. But that's also what I'm saying to you. If they had records on it, they would give us. Are we willing to give? We shouldn't have to ask. It should be just given. At this point.
Well, okay. Hear me out on this. Is a librarian going to come to you and hand you a book when you go to the before you've even gone to the library and be like, I know exactly what you want. You want this book. Have a great day, and then go back to the library? Or is the librarian going to wait for you to go to the library, ask them, hey, where can I find this book? And then they go, oh, sure, it's right over here. Let me show you.
The problem is with that logic, while it may be true, the issue is the fact that so much has been
Knowledge is
done
power,
and
why
has
share all
been
of it?
probably indirectly asked and asked. And because
I mean-
the high record keeper does not trust a lot of the
Yeah, that's probably
groups
what
that want
most
to be
groups in
involved,
history have
stuff's going to be restricted. And especially with what happened with the
I've been
calendar
doing.
escaping,
at least in the past.
certain things are going to be locked up.
Like everybody will keep
Whether
their
it be
own
records that
things
it wouldn't be the
secret-
first time
secret,
certain
you know?
records have been withheld from things or from public record.
No, it wouldn't, but you're not going to know if anything's being held back unless you go and ask, hey, can I see the record? You have to go and ask
And how
and
many
find out.
how many times have people lied about that?
Well, sure, people can lie. I'm saying go. See if it feels like there's something missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can double down. You can
That's
go
true.
to the Talthalor. You can go get their record, read their record. Then, without saying a word, go get the Chieftain Eodin's record and hear his stories. His is going to be word of mouth because they don't write down records. But you know, go get his stories from his lore keepers, his storytellers, and see if there's discrepancy. If there's discrepancy, then you know someone's either hiding something or lying about something. And if you want, you can then go to the Dorn, the Drogmarians, not the Trolls. Don't go to the Trolls.
You think Drogmar is going to actually share anything?
Do they even have books?
I imagine they're more like Chieftain Eodin, who is going to be doing it by word of mouth storytelling.
I'll be honest, there's at one point I didn't know if they could read.
Yes, that's something that I would ask myself as well, as they are foolish enough to keep orcs in their ranks.
Orcs, yes.
Orcs, goblins, beastmen. They're all there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting used to the fact
Kobold.
that orc and goblin is not the same word for this, the word for the same creature, like it is back
They're
home.
they're not the same creature here. I can assure you that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Goblin
I've been
small,
told.
orc big. Both pretty dumb.
Where I come from, orcs are, well, a little smaller than humans, but not nowhere near as small as what you call goblins here. Sort of in between.
Well, here there's definitely two different races.
Still very much feeling the same to me.
They might have had a similar ancestor in the long past, but they're definitely two species now.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, this is the tree. Probably head back tomorrow.
Thank you for showing me.
Let's get out of here before Shimmer chokes.
What? No, I'm doing fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, Shimmer's actually doing really well.
well, you do help. No, not to clog up my nose.
Oh, your nose. I thought it was your beak.
No, I mean,
It's kind of the same thing.
No idea.
Shut up.
Also,
I get
Gage's,
yelled at for semantics.
I mean, Drogmar depends. I don't think they will share with everybody.
I get
You
what
know?
you mean though about like the nose clogged.
But-
Thing. For me, it's like
There are some people that they
burning
share with.
sensation every time I go to talk.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't actually hurt me in any way, like in a tangible, oh no, I'm dying way. No, it just nose hurts, you know.
Mm-hmm. The nose. And the nose hurt. And also the fact that, yes, when you talk, I have to open a whole beak to
Did
talk.
you see that? I shot it while he was running in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's better.
And then it missed him like
Like,
to a
it's-
hair
you
and
know
it just
what?
killed the
It's
thing.
like it's like smelling salts.
Mm-hmm. Don't like those. I don't like salt.
Nose fucking clearest it's ever been, but gosh, does it burn?
No, thank you.
So, about the coral. The entire idea is I want to work in very small amounts. I don't want to do what Lord Archangel is concerned of just starting to plant shit in the southeast and suddenly go, oh no, it fucked everything. No. Very slow progress, very slow work. Can we reseed it? Can we, what can we do with it? What does it need? Does it feed on anything other than magic? Does it...
I understand. I
Mhm.
think that this probably is the best way to do it, honestly.
Does it, would it affect the environment greatly? Like, if it were consumed by animals, would it just fuck up everything? Would transporting it to a different location change it in any way? That might result in a horrible catastrophe, like the ice cave turning into a fire cave.
How do you suggest we test if when consumed it's dangerous?
I would recommend lab setting, and you'd have to put an animal at risk.
I would rather do it myself.
Well, we might react differently than the animals.
Well, in that, let's go first. We might react differently than animals if I, for example, consumed it, but it could be that a mouse and a wolf would react differently as well.
True.
So this is sort of I don't mean to go.
I just kind of mention it in that us outsiders seem to be more resistant to this sort of stuff than, like, the local fauna, flora. So I'd at least want something local to try it.
I would be more at ease to know that whoever wants to do it is willing to do it.
I mean, you're druids, can't you ask the animals?
We can.
Yes, I've done that already. They don't give a very direct answer. Like I said, it's like they're inebriated.
It's like they're inebriated? Okay.
I'm not joking on that one.
I know, it's just funny to imagine.
They seem to be somewhat more aggressive than they would be otherwise.
Animals in this area are very territorial. Very territorial.
Either incredibly docile or very territorial.
Seems like we have our work cut out for us tomorrow. I will be attempting to wake up a lot earlier. Although I've seemed to be failing at that lately.
Yeah,
We both have.
I was going to do quite a few things today, and I didn't do any of them.
The
Oh, that reminds me, since I spent like an hour doing this, here's the book.
I was.
Oh, yes.
I was going to try and think of somewhere to establish, but I've no inspiration.
Okay, I do hope that was the right one.
Sylvan by Shimmer. Sounds right? Like the right one?
Okay, good. I have also made another copy, and do tell me if I'm missing something. I'm just trying to plop everything in there. If I'm missing anything, just tell me. But that
Will
should
do.
be like the most basic.
You are going to say?
Oh, I was gonna say we'll have to. I wouldn't. Yeah. Establish a full grove just yet, not because of the. Yeah, we don't even know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Nobody
Yes.
know.
I might just pick some tents somewhere.
This is a funny translation to me. I'm flipping through just a couple of these, and I just noticed that under adjectives, I have no clue how you're meant to pronounce this, but just its spelling is math. Good. And that just amuses me.
I mean, it's kinda close, yeah.
Math is good. Sorry, that just amused me. That's. Oh, you have a lot in here. Okay. With the way you were describing it at first, I thought you were going to give me like a little worksheet to look at for a day.
Odd with just
And then
one
we,
hand.
you know,
Well, I thought about it,
go
but I
add some
figured
more.
basic words was probably a
Actually,
good
that's
start.
good.
Yeah, no, this is.
That's what I
this is good.
imagined that someone like missing kind of a
Okay,
chunk
I
of arm
spent a
would
lot
do
of
if you
time
want
on
to
it.
rest. We just kind of.
Even
Yes, I
managed
can
to get
tell.
a copy as well.
This is good. Thank you. This will help a lot.
That's my new cross
Mhm.
arm.
Yes, I believe Suyu wanted one as well. Oh my goodness, I need to make another copy then.
Yes. All right. I'll work on this for a bit. You know, for the night, and we'll I'll get back with you tomorrow, I suppose. See if I've made any progress.
Mm-hmm. So, do
quiz me,
you
I
perhaps
guess.
have one for the Elven dialect of these lands? Or I believe otherwise Suyu, as mentioned, she may want to teach me?
I can definitely start putting one together. Yes. I was figuring I was going to do a little bit of a verbal lesson personally. But,
Oh, I mean, I don't really care how I learn it, you know? Just as long as I learn it.
But I could put a dictionary together too, if you want.
That is up to you.
We'd have to do some writing eventually, anyway. So yes, we'll get there.
All I hope is that we eventually can get to the bottom of everything, that we can avoid a war.
We will see. We will see.
Considering these Kalindar seem to be so intent on it, I don't think we can avoid it so much as minimize casualties by trying to convince people of their lies.
Well,
Are you convinced they're lying, or are you not sure? I thought that it wasn't sure. Well, there was doubt on both groups.
I personally believe the Thaldranor, but I am also biased towards their opinion. I have worked with them during the Sundering. I've worked with them now. I am going to be a biased opinion.
I've been told that, and don't take that for me believing it necessarily. At the end of the day, it's only something I've been told. But I've been told that the Calendar has not attacked anybody unless they were first. Can someone verify or disprove that?
It is true. It is true. They have not attacked anyone unless attacked, but they also
That
will
we
not
know
back
of?
down on what they're doing.
They have also
People have
been
asked
alive
them-
for millennia.
And so what they're wanting to do, from from what I understand, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, but they're wanting to use these I can only call them machines. To
The automatons?
spread. I'm not sure what that means. I've only heard of and seen what they were using before on the ley lines themselves.
Yes, the general consensus is just automatons.
No. She means the
Some-
actual excavator type thing that was placed on the ley line directly to.
Yes, the thing that was blown off. And
Oh, I
seemed to
believe
have
they just
made
call
it
that
worse.
the device.
I
Yeah,
see.
there's not a real name for that one. It's just a device.
Well,
Mhm.
a device or a machine. It seems to be somewhat machine-like, like cogs,
Mhm.
but also with
It.
some control of the energies mixed in.
Yes, this thing is. It does exactly. It does exactly what they said it would do. It suppresses the ley line itself by taking the energy it's releasing and spreading it all across the land. Or at least a much
To
wider
contain
area.
and disperse, basically, by pumping arcane magics into this fissure or geisha or whatever you want to call it.
And like Rory pointed out earlier, it seems to be taking something from that was naturally occurring and then precipitating it to unhealthy speed of it happening instead of letting it do its thing.
Yes.
You're going to have to speak to Inke and Luke, as they were the ones that blew it up.
Here's my issue with them and what they're doing.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. My issue with what they're doing is they're trying to liken all of the problems it's causing to, oh, it's no more dangerous than a wolf. But these mephits, these elementals, these creatures this place is enhancing and altering, are they no more dangerous than a wolf? Are they no different than a wolf or a bear? No, they're 20 times more dangerous. And what they're doing is affecting the people who live in the lands.
I believe they may mean that the creatures themselves are natural, but there is a lot of place that you can put natural things and this will be destructive if they are not native to the environment.
I believe they think they are invigorating the flora and fauna to return it to what it once was, or what it should have been.
That's what they claim. The High Kalindar claims that this land used to be even more awash in magic than it is now. He thinks that what they're doing is returning it to what it was. But everyone else disagrees.
I would like to speak with them because it's while I understand their train of thoughts, it seems that they have lost some crucial piece of uh, from my understanding, from what have been told to me. Magic, what you call magic used to be plentiful around. But then something happened. Something that some people, I think, blame the calendar for. Which was resolved very recently.
Yes.
The thing is that it might have, and it probably did, have affected nature, and maybe nature was, like they say, very plentiful of this energy all around. But let's say that you enter something happening to nature like this suddenly. Oftentimes nature is able to live through it. Not all species will survive. Not all species did survive probably back then. But it happened. And now the nature is used to what it is, or it was like that amount of years ago. I think it was 25 that have been told. And now that things have been starting to go back to normal, it's slowly going back to normal. And what they're doing is just precipitating things so much that they are just saying that it was like it was before, but what they're missing is that it is going to be harmful to the environment, because the environment is no longer used to this state of being anymore. Over thousands of years they have evolved to be somewhere else, another state. And now, if things had been allowed to progress slowly, they might have come back slowly to how they were before. But just putting a hole in the dam and letting everything flow so fast will only drown everything. Species will die. People will die.
Yes, the change is too rapid.
They are elves. They should know to be patient.
There's that. That's not even. And that's all of that said. We're not even talking about Valen's concerns that this is going to lead to another sundering. The issue we just finished dealing with after years of it being a thing for so long that the Drogmarians forgot their own people used to have magic.
I think, at least again, personal opinion, it comes down to the fact that this calendar, I don't really think they care about everyone else. They just want to save themselves.
Yes, and that fits with Valen's accusation that they're just trying to do what they did before again, with trying to do he called it ascension a second time.
Yes, by pouring out all this magic in this land so they can control it.
There. What is worrying to me is this, who appears to be the leader of them seems to, in fact, the way he's speaking does not give me the impression that he cares about others. Nor did he give me the impression that he cares about the other ones of his lineage because they had been changed in some ways.
And that's the whole thing with this caste system, or whatever you want to call it. It's their societies are based off of bloodlines.
Very human thing to do. I would like to be able to speak with them and see and hear for myself. See what their reactions to my questions are about in my.
Well, your best chance is the Petal Pavilion. That's the only place I've seen them.
So I've heard. Whether or
Hold
not
on.
they will listen to me is another story.
Well, a lot of people have asked
I'm-
them questions. They seem to answer them quite frequently.
I'm sorry. I just started eating myself up on something I just said. That was an old fucking hypothesis of me and my sister way back. No, they did not use to have magic. Haha, haha. That was an old hypothesis of me and my sister. Sorry, I briefly mentioned that the Drogmarians used to have magic way back, and they for so long ago that they even forgot they had it. No, that was an old hypothesis from me and my sister. I don't even know why that flipped into my head just now. Like,
Probably
I haven't
because
thought
we are
about
very
magic
tired.
in 5 years.
Well, perhaps it is irrelevant now. The thing that worries me is that what has been done is seemingly, like I said, I'm not going to repeat everything I said, but this is my main issue with the idea. Things are going to die. People are going to die.
And people have died.
That too.
And the nature is changing.
Yes, it is, but yeah. Perhaps too fast.
All of this sounds like a great conversation for tomorrow.
That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
It is starting to be quite early.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night,
Have a good
Hravariel.
night, Fare.
Yes, I'm going to have to give up as well.
May the stars give you the
Good night.
guidance.
They always do.
Hello, Tanaka.
Hello. Someone gave me a book called, hold on. It's called Canoodling plus Sentient Relationships.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Hi.
sorry. No, not Chortle. Rin gave me the book.
Mm-hmm.
Chortle told me, don't read it, Tanaka. It is a cursed book.
It's about sex.
Oh. I thought it was something more... Canoodling sounded kind of cute. I thought, is it really? There's no
It's
way.
euphemism. I think that's a book on interspecies relations, if you know what I mean.
Interspecies following knowledge has ascertained from numerous conversations with various exiled lands. Canoodling is an active ritual between sentient individuals that involves faces making pasta sounds. This leads to commencing with the good. This may mean drugs, and covering oneself with oil is likely in ritual mimicking a noodle. Potions may be used for flavor. Oh, okay. Marriage is when
All
you
right.
make...
Well, it is someone's horrible understanding of relations.
There's different... It's not just... So, apparently, Ivy, Riley, Votku, and Fallen, were the I don't know. People's names are written under each paragraph. Marriage is when you canoodle with no other noodles.
What the fuck is
It
that?
is like sharing your cave handprints with another person as they share their handprint with you, so it tells a story together, likely involving how you got your handprints in a cave together. Then there's the unofficial / proposed marriage ceremony of Greenwood. It requires 2 noodles and a pasta, or noodles will answer accordingly.
What is going on?
We'll take each
Nata?
other... What?
I think this is someone's horrible understanding of relations, and that book should be burned.
I think this is multiple people's, because there's not just one name. There's many other names. Like, each page is a different name of 4 different people.
Yeah, I think this started as one person not understanding, and then the rest just fucking with them.
And then will you... Apparently, we'll take each other to canoodle with no other as lawfully al dente noodles.
I cannot. I can't listen to another word of this.
To bowl
Dunk my head in
from
the water.
this dish forwards, broth or sauce. I don't understand this.
There's nothing to understand. Hi, winemaker. Save me from this. You're very intently crushing those grapes. I don't think I've ever seen you take a break. Your legs must be amazing.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, little one.
Good night. That book actually made my head hurt.
Yeah, no, why do you think I walked away? I didn't want to hear any more of that shit.
I wanted to finish the whole book because I had to at least read it once.
Yeah, no, I'm not there. My life may be long, but there are so many books in the world. I'll never read them all, and you gotta learn which books are worth reading and which are worth putting down. That one is worth putting down.
I think this is gonna go into my room, and whoever walks in my room and reads that is just gonna make their head hurt.
No, oh, change the title to say Tanaka's Diary.
don't want that title. I really don't want the book that I would go down for.
No.
Word
On the
feats.
final page, you write, "Did you really read all of this? You idiot! Fell for it."
Oh, actually, I should make the pages longer. Oh my god, you gave me the best. Oh, yep. Okay, thank you.
No, don't make the pages longer, please.
No, I'm not making the pages longer. They're gonna be. I got this. Thank you.
Just right at the back again. Just right at the back. Did you really read it all, you gullible fool?
All right. Good night.
I'm the best at pranks, right?
You did that?
I'm the one that recommended it. The book itself, the book that Tanaka has found. No, I did not. I had nothing to do with that. But the idea of Tanaka relabeling it to Tanaka's diary.
I see.
I think that was pretty clever.
I am still quite confused.
About?
It is all right. It's a evil. Well,
Apologies, I forgot something.
The wine?
Wait, what?
I'm joking that you forgot the wine because you went up to the there.
I forgot my. I accidentally put my I think what Dismas gave me this alcohol that I've never had before. It's absinthe.
Oh.
I accidentally put it in the fridge and I went and came back to get it. It's quite good.
It's the strong shit.
It really was, but it solved my it cured my issue today.
Did hold on, is it the kind that has a cinnamon stick at the bottom?
No. It's like it looks green.
Yes, sometimes they put a cinnamon stick at the bottom of that.
Oh, really? Oh, this one does not.
That one does not? Okay. If you do get one that does, don't eat it. It will have absorbed much of the alcohol. And
have you tried?
that I have watched someone drink a bottle and then eat the cinnamon stick, and he did not make it to the next morning.
Oh.
Alcohol poisoning.
I will not eat the cinnamon stick.
If you do eat the cinnamon stick, if you do want to try the cinnamon stick,
Save it for later.
save it for after you've sobered up. Or
I
just
see.
eat it alone and do nothing else. The cinnamon stick will do all that you desire.
I see. That's good to know.
The cinnamon stick absorbs some of the alcohol because absinthe is that strong.
Oh god, that's like a poison stick.
Yes, the absinthe is that strong that they will put something in it to soak up some of the alcohol, so it doesn't fucking kill you when you drink it. So if you're going to try the cinnamon stick, if you really want to try it, that's the only thing you're doing that night.
Yeah, I will take that advice. Don't eat cinnamon stick until either the next day or sober up and then don't move.
Yeah, the cinnamon stick is a trip. I know some people who do it after they've, finished their absinthe, like a day or two later. It that fucks you up.
Also, are you feeling better from earlier?
From earlier?
Yeah. Before
Oh,
you
when I was
went to
drunk.
Akio? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I ran into Lord Archangelo. We needed to have a serious conversation. He told me to sober up, and so I did.
Oh. How, so what? To get you drunk, you drink someone's blood that has alcohol in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then to get sober, I burnt that blood and used it on something.
I see.
Want to know a neat trick?
Yes.
I can make my heart beat.
Huh? How?
I burn blood.
Okay.
That's actually what I did.
enough.
Is I burnt the blood to do my whole. I call it mockery of life. I don't know what real vampires call it.
What? You're
What
not a
do you
real vamp?
mean?
What do I mean, real vampire? I just mean a vampire who was actually taught anything.
Oh.
I was not taught anything, so. I was taught so nothing that I have. You know how they say that vampires have all these fancy powers and stuff? I've got none of them. I don't know how to use any of them.
Well, you always got time.
Where I come from, some of the vampires' leaves. Memories go through the blood. And they can be harnessed if you know how to do it.
Well, I don't know that, so.
And,
Why?
well, I'm not sure if it's working the same for you. And vampires who turn others, they die.
I got vexed.
Or they become a race. They lose themselves most of the time. And so they sometimes leave blood fountains, memory fountains that they call it, where they instruct their newborn to do how to do things like this.
Wouldn't that be? Isn't that like? What is that called? Sired?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. They leave some memories for their fledglings into these fountains. Sometimes if a vampire is strong enough and they are feeling like they are in the verge of becoming crazed, they can survive through their fledgling. And it is not. It has happened a few times that they have been able to take over their fledgling
Oh,
through this blood connection.
oh, like
To be
Like a-
sired by a vampire, the elder must feed the entirety of their blood to the fledgling, and that will leave a husk. A lot decide to do this because they are feeling themselves, feeling their grasp loose, and so they will become raised. They will become husks anyways, and so they will attempt to be. It's sort of like living through their fledgling, because their memories will live on with them.
I see.
Well, I know
Oh.
that at least that part doesn't hold for us, considering my sire's sire, if we're going to use sire as the term, uh, still lives, as well as my sire.
Hmm.
Granted,
see.
my sire technically sire me himself. We just had a bottle of his blood available, and I was fed that after I died at the hand of Kavol.
Just a bottle.
I thought you had to drink the blood before you died. I thought it had to be at least in your system.
Guess not.
Well, differences in worlds, I suppose. Interesting.
I mean, I've heard that you had to have all of your blood drank by the vampire, and then they gave you a couple drops of theirs, and that's how it would work. I've heard that.
I've heard many things. It's either that or what I just said, or like some kind of poison.
Yeah. I've heard so many stories. Maybe it's just particular bloodline.
Maybe it's just because where I come from, it works extremely differently.
That too.
I don't know why, but I just like I'm tired, but I'm like not tired.
Sounds like you need some sleep.
Yeah, but I'm gonna lay in my bed for like a while.
Okay, then go for a run, and then lay down.
Oh, you're asking a lazy person to run sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just got chased around the pavilion by, I think her name is Morgan. I don't know if this is, tiefling. I don't know if this is the right
Big,
word.
tall, sexy tiefling?
Oh, yes, big, yes. So, big, like, oh my, I don't know why, but I have a thing for people that are taller than me in heels. As I was looking
I'll
up
never
at her...
that criteria.
Oh, wait, the wind kite voice, what?
I made a joke that I'll never fit that criteria.
Well,
You
I
know,
mean,
I can't wear heels.
you don't need to have heels, you're still taller than me.
I am still taller than you.
And you are quite pretty.
Aren't I?
But with Morgan, she was standing in front of me, and I'm like, I just need to say this, that even with your heels, you are really tall, and I'm very, I don't really remember what I said, but she pulled out the seductive voice and said, "Oh, well, look at this, my rug. I need to step on it."
Oh my.
I got quite excited. I felt tiny, you know. And I've never met a tiefling that tall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Quite fascinated.
I can tell
Yeah.
from the way you keep stuttering and stumbling.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's pretty much my day. Depression, and then alcohol, and then Morgan telling me I'm a rug.
Curing your depression.
What? Oh yeah,
I'm joking that she cured your depression.
he kind of did. It really helped. So did Dismas.
Dismas
Yep.
is a good
I kissed his
person.
beak today. It was kind of oily.
The what?
I did it out of oh sorry, I kissed the beak of his helmet. You know how it looks like a chicken?
Yes.
Or, yeah, it was a dare, and I did it.
The humans have sometimes funny ways of naming their piece of equipment. There is a
What?
there is
I don't
a
think.
helmet that they have that they would call frog mouth.
Oh, I think there's an actual name to his helmet. I call him Birdman or Metal Chicken. So, how was your guys' night or day?
Unproductive.
You taking a break from ley lines?
A break from ley lines, yes. I was trying to contact other people about things that I wanted them to look into, and I couldn't find any of them.
I don't think I saw any of the Omen Tide today.
You found me.
I did find you. I spoke to you, and I spoke to Hravariel, and that was it.
And Shimmer.
And Shimmer, but Shimmer was not on the original list. Shimmer got added by Lord Archangelo.
Oh. The cat escaped.
Keeps doing that.
Cats are... well, this will not stop a cat.
We keep trying to stop it because the cat, during the various demon attacks, the cat kept going out straight into the demon fighting.
Demons.
I heard one of I'm not even gonna talk about the previous cat.
So we made the cat enrichment corner because the cat kept trying to go out into dangerous things.
And then it keeps sneaking out, and every time I catch it, I put it back in, and then it goes back out.
Of course it does. It's a cat.
That's yes, cats are smart. Cats will always escape, but that cat really wanted to die. It kept going straight in the middle of a fight.
I heard the first one exploded.
First one did explode because it went directly into the middle of the demon fight. Twice. The first time, Lord Arcangelo saw it before it died, put it back in here, and then it got back out again. During the fight, the same exact fight, and it then exploded.
The demons
That's funny.
probably were before my arrival, but yeah, I've heard about that, the first cat, and that's such a tragic loss.
The same thing happened to our cat.
You guys had a cat?
Yes, we had a cat, and our cat, Gigapotamotamus the Fourth, went straight into the demon fighting at House Rosa and died.
Can you repeat that name?
Potamotamus. Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fourth.
Sir Gigapotam... what?
It
Sir
was not bad.
Giga... Potamus the Fourth?
Sir Gigapotamotamus the
Oh.
Fourth.
Potamortimus. Oh.
There's
what
not a
happened-
single R in there.
I'm...
Gigapotamotamus the Fourth.
Interesting name.
Ask Valora. She's the one who named the cat. It was her cat.
I don't know. I've never met someone with that name.
And after Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fourth died, she got a new cat and named it Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fifth.
How do you even... I can't say that name.
Giga
Giga...
Potta
Pata...
Mata
Mata...
Miss
Myth.
the Fourth.
The Fourth.
Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fourth.
I don't think it was that.
Mata... Myth
I think it
the
was like
Fourth.
thing like
There you go. Sir
Gaga
Gigapotamotamus the Fourth.
Matus the Fourth or something like that, or Malchus the Fourth.
Ow, my head.
It's not that hard. Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fourth.
Giga Pata Mata Myth the Fourth.
There you go. You've got it. Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fourth.
Sir Giga Pata Mata Myth the Fourth. Sir Giga Pata Mata Myth the Fourth. I think I have a new name for my wolf.
Who is then succeeded by Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fifth.
So what happened to the first one?
Sir Gigapotamotamus the Fourth was killed by the demons.
Oh no, I'm talking about the first.
I never met the first. I only ever met the fourth and the fifth. I assume they died peacefully of old age.
Oh, okay. Cause I
Sir
Alright, I didn't
Gigapotamotamus
know.
the Fourth was a very fat cat.
I didn't know if Sir Giga Pata Mortimus the fourth had like descriptions of 1, 2, and 3, or like a legacy. They leave like a little legacy book or something.
No, I never thought to ask Valora why it was the fourth, even. For all I know, she just named it the fourth because she thought it sounded good. But I assume it is because there was a first through third who lived and died peacefully.
See. Mm-hmm.
I thought she took her cat with her when she moved in here. Is there not a Sir Gigapotamotamus around?
Wait. Who moved in here?
Valora.
Laura's gone.
I know she's gone now, but
I think the cat's still here.
yeah, is her cat still here? Or did she take the cat with her?
Oh, I think the cat's still here. I don't think she took the cat.
That's a shame.
They were kind of just gone the next day, so...
Perhaps it should be time to get some rest.
That is a true... That is smart advice.
At least for myself.
I am going to join you in going to sleep. I'm not...
Oh, you're not sitting on top of a mountain?
I mean, I could. It's a nice mountain. Oh! I actually had an idea for what to do with the mountain. I was going to sing on it or something and see if that does anything, because the ice resonates with the wind, making music. And so I just had a completely random thought one day of, what if I just sang on it? Would it do something?
I don't know, but it'll probably sound really beautiful.
All right, well, you get to come and listen to my sad song on top of a mountain at some point.
Yay!
Not tonight. This is a tomorrow thing.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a tomorrow thing, because I'm barely functioning.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Good night.
go back to the pavilion. Now marry you, little one.
You going back to the pavilion? All right.
Just letting you know, everyone at the pavilion went to bed.
I thought as much.
Oh yeah,
I
I was
just,
wondering.
I just stay there.
Oh, okay.
For now.
Here, let me... My horse. Take my horse home. Cover Strider. I've learned that there's another person who's named their horse Strider. I'm not the only one with a Strider.
I see. The fact that I almost can keep up with your horse.
I mean...
walking is...
This is not my horse's walking speed. This is me telling my horse go really slow.
I see.
This is my horse's walking speed.
Hmm. Seems like things are getting busy now. I have to figure
Yeah.
out who would help with Knight, with the others, and then do all of what we talked about as well.
I've got to figure out so many things. Trying to match each other's paces, but we keep changing each other's paces. I've got to figure out things with the ley lines, I've got to figure out things with the plants, I've got to figure out things with the methods. It's been painful. It's been painful.
What if the... what people call the Omen Tide? What are your thoughts about them?
The Lethalin, they I liked them.
You liked?
Yes, I liked them. They immediately jumped into helping me and were listening to me and trying. They arrived, they started helping. Unfortunately, they also started to support the Kalindar. Because the Kalindar promised them something that I don't think the Kalindar can actually give.
And you don't believe them to be malicious.
The Kalindar or the Omentide?
The Omen Tide.
Yes. I don't believe them to be malicious either. They just want to help the Kalindar. They want to find a way to let them live. And they also want what the Kalindar promised them, which is a means of contacting their god so that they can leave this place, leave this world. Their entire belief is that their god sent them here. They're created from their god, like literal pieces of their god. And they hate it here. They want to leave. They're trying to find a means of sending a message to their god and saying, take us back.
That is a big horse.
It's Rosie's horse.
Oh. I apologize.
Don't. I am... Every time I pass the stable, I think of her. It's... You've done nothing.
don't know if they are. I'm not sure about what they really think, but it seems like there is still some doubt that they have.
Yes. After that High Kalindar showed up, they were questioning the deal, if it'd be upheld, if they would just be made into slaves by the High Kalindar. All of that. So they've
The notion of elves enslaving anybody is foreign.
Well, according to you, the notion of an elf making themselves a god is foreign.
Very much so.
And according to Valen, the entire ascension ritual was to do just that. And that ascension ritual is what caused the sundering. He thought it failed, but when he saw that High Kalindar show up, he said that him being there means the ascension ritual must have worked.
I would like to
Or-
speak, perhaps, with some of the Lethalin, you said.
Yes. The Omentide, Lethalin.
I find their company to be pleasant. Perhaps sharing my perspective on what I've learned. And I would be curious to see what they have to hear. What they have to say about that. But for now, it should be good night, I believe.
Indeed. I need sleep, you need sleep.
Yes, I need my 4 hours.
I need however fucking much I get because we all know I never sleep the same hours twice in a row.
I do not know that, no.
Oh, well, yeah, I never sleep the same amount twice in a row. It's
Well,
horrid.
sometimes I can sleep 5, or if I'm in the form of a cat for most of the day, then I will sleep a lot more.
I don't have that excuse. I'll sleep like 12 hours sometimes, and then sometimes I'll sleep 3, and there's no logic to it. None. None.
Well,
Nothing on the board.
good night.
Good night.
Namari.
Do rest. What is it?
I said Namari.
Ah, Nemarie.
Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay. It's time for me to stop and feed my kitty and get some sleep soon. I am tired. Long run? Yeah, I mean, not so much with the caves. It's not that much of a long run. I'm used to when there was no teleport system at all. I like that there was the normal teleport system, but they wouldn't allow people to use it. So in some servers you just would actually run everywhere. So that ain't so bad. Oh boy. Yeah, it's... I went west. So, northwest. That's wrong. Caves are so dark that sometimes I get turned around. That'll be that way. I kinda like the I kind of remember back in the day, like, man, when immersive armor came out, at first that shit was fire. Now we got like 1,000 billion clothing mods. By the way, how does the image look for you? Like, how does the stream look? Because I've switched to being like 2 times like, how does the image look? Is because I've switched the stream to be in like double my screen, and it looks sharp enough to me. I don't want to use any anti-aliasing. Hello. Yeah, I don't want to use any anti-aliasing, but I can't quite. My GPU is not quite strong enough to do 4K. I could do 4K, but my GPU is like 95%. Look at that. You can see probably. It's not so bad now.
You do know you're well beyond 4K.
What?
Yeah, you're beyond 4K.
No. That 4K is 384 by 2160. Oh, look at that. It's not so bad now, but as soon as I get like building pieces, it's gonna get like really charged. It's also worse when there's more people on the server because it seems like I'm the only one person on the server at the moment. What the hell? Okay. Cause like it seems like player had some load, even if you're not rendering them, and it's just the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah, it is so weird.
And then, cause like now, only 50% GPU utilization. That's nothing. Like my FPS are kind of, but they're always bad here in the pavilion. I don't know what it is, but even when there's nobody, there's like it's always pretty bad. Yeah, that's good enough. The reason I don't want to use anti-aliasing is that like look at how sharp this is, and then you just, and now it's blurry as shit. And there's artifacts when you turn, and there's movements, and like it looks terrible. Like really, like look at that, it's so blurry for no reason. And if and then if you do just turn it off, it's so sharp. It's so nice looking. I mean, if you got a good CPU enough, then like you shouldn't have problem. Like, no, that's not even true. Like things like desync and like ping it's server issues. But like I'm speaking about my client FPS at the moment. I don't know if they're actually worse at the moment. They're not. Interesting. Yeah, they're not. And then, but then like, for me, my CPU, like, if you look at my CPU down there, like, my CPU is like 50% utilized at the moment. I have no idea what this plays, why in this place it's so big. Like, usually it's like 20%. But I do have a lot of other things opened, but the game isn't able to take advantage of all my CPU, and my single core performance is abysmal. It's a very old CPU, so it's just not able to keep up with the game. And like on the internet side, like the thing is that like this, the oh, you can't see because of that's kind of silly. Or like that's fine. This here,
I'm gonna go lay down, by the way.
the okay.
Mm.
Oh, you're not even seeing my cursor. Okay. The like 34 millisecond ping is actually bad. You don't want too good of a ping in games that decide damage on client side, on the side of the attacker. Because when I fight people, I'll get like times, even if it's like there was just me and another person on the server, I get times where like I see people teleporting a lot and they see me teleporting almost nothing. And that's because when you have a bad ping, you actually can receive, you actually don't send your information as much, but the interpolation of the game is trying to kind of course correct. So on my side, I see people teleporting all the fucking time because of that. Because when the client actually, of the other person actually keeps like manage to keep up, they will send their actual position and it'll make him change for me. But for them, I will stand still or like be a lot more stable because they're receiving the information from the server, and when they don't, the like the interpolation is working with it, and then I'm not teleporting as much for them, and then it's like something that like they used to do when they like on call, was it Call of Duty? I think it was either Call of Duty or Battlefield. Is that the people would get switches, and what it would do is that you would press it, and it would cut your internet for a single second. And what it would do is that everybody on your side would be seen just walking like into walls or like just walking in place, and you could shoot them. But because it's not enough time for the server to either disconnect you, or saying no to your the request that you make that you have damaged this person, because your client is sending, I am seeing this person run in place and I am shooting them. Then when you finally that 1 second finally keeps up, then you just send all the information of you hitting the other person at once, and then you would kill a bunch of people like that. Well, that's kind of the same for Conan, except not exactly, because there's a little, like, the interpolation is a little bit different, so people don't quite stand place. But it's happened that I've reviewed fights that I did against someone, and I was seeing on my side and their side, and they would see me like do this, for example. I would just walk into the wall and they could hit me while doing that. And then when the server finally keeps up, I would just like get a bunch of damage done to me. And I had no idea that was going on. You can also do this when there is like save your emotes. Next time there is a save your emotes thing happening, try and hit the person beside you that is just running. And if the server just has a bleep and doesn't go off, then you'll see that you've done a lot of damage, and the server will keep up. And so that's what happening when you got really good ping, is that you're actually at a disadvantage. You want bad ping, or like you want, like really what you want is like you want to stay like around 260 to 350 maybe maximum. But you're better off having a bad ping than you are having a good ping, for the sake of fighting in this game. If you have a good ping, you're actually fighting at a disadvantage if your enemy has a worse ping than you have. I mean, it sucks for me too. Especially when there's a lot of people, like when in PvP, it's gonna be like, okay, I've caught up to this person, attack. And then I'm gonna realize that they actually, before I hit them, they actually teleported behind me. And then I hit them, and then they teleported like on the other side of the world. And teleporting happens like every 0.5 seconds. And I'm not even exaggerating. I've actually got a fight that I did versus, well, that was a spar versus Isaac. And Isaac was streaming, so I took both of the video and compared it, and like the difference in between like the amount of teleporting that I did on his screen versus what he did on my screen was like completely fucked. Like I was having like that particular fight, it was like particularly bad too. I was like having trouble hitting him because like you would teleport so much. And that's why, as Rosie, you would not see me like move a lot. I would just stay because I would wait for the server to catch up that you're close to me so I can hit you. But on this character, I can't do that. If I do that, I'm like, I quite literally can be two shots by some characters. Even though my vitality is like maxed. Rosie was a sentinel, so sentinel is like able to, and I had like all the health stuff, the health boosting stuff, so I was able to just stand in people's face and hit them. And like things like ultra great swords or hand axe, to a lesser degree the short spear, which is like the most, it's not great, but it's not horrible either, but like the strength characters have access to the most hyper armor, so that helps too. Agility characters, there's not a lot of things that have hyper armor. There's, I think the highest that they can get is Gladius and Shield as high coverage. So like that, Gladius and Shield is good, but on this character I can't use Shield. Unless someone maybe like would make a sort of like harness for it. But then I would roleplay that like if I have my shield harness, I kind of have to keep it on, and I can't really like put it away easily because then that would be like you can't put a harness off mid combat, for example. So maybe like if there was a lot of combat expected, I suppose, but then it's not a good idea with a agility class, a weapon finesse class, because they have the thing that they hit a tiny little bit more faster, and they lose that with the shield. So yeah, they just don't have access to as much hyper armor. So can't play like I was playing with Rosie. In any case, I should be going to bed, but thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate that a lot. It helps me it helps me more than you know, actually. And then yeah, I'll probably be on tonight or like today later. I want to try and like get back into streaming more, unless like there's things that I need to do. We'll see. You guys have a good one. Good night.